All right, what's up, familia? Welcome inside the movie theater. Hope you guys are doing good. Keep it between the lines. Got your load secure. All right, so check it out, man. I went to go watch Top Gun when it first came out. Top Gun Maverick, right? Part two. I went to go watch it when it first came out, right? It's like I'm a huge Top Gun fan. I mean, straight up, man. And Top Gun Maverick, it didn't let me down. I loved it, and I said it. I said I'm gonna go watch it again in theater. And I did a movie review on Top Gun Maverick, and that's not what I'm doing here. Okay. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk about this right here. There you go. The 40X. When I first went to go watch Top Gun Maverick, I just went just to regular theater, no IMAX, no nothing, just went. And I came back, and in that movie review, I told everybody, you must watch this movie in the theaters. If not, you're gonna miss out, man, the experience. You're gonna miss out just the feel to it. This is a must watch in the movie theaters. Yeah, you can enjoy it at home. Don't get me wrong, you can enjoy it at home, but you must go watch in the movie theaters. So when I was doing the review, somebody got at me, and I'm not really sure who it was. It might have been homeboy Joey Knuckles, I think, man. If I'm getting it wrong, dispensa, who talked about 40X. And I'm like, I never heard of that. I heard of IMAX. I heard of that 2DX where the screen just kind of comes like to the sides as well. That's basically all I really knew, right? I didn't know there was a 40X, and I had no idea. I had no knowledge of it. So when I looked into it, it's pretty much like a ride in the movie theater. You sit down and the seats move, and there's so much going on, right? And I was thinking to myself, like, damn, you know what? That sounds badass, especially for a movie like this, right? And the reason why I'm using Top Gun Maverick, even though I'm really reviewing 4DX, the reason why I'm using Top Gun Maverick is because that's the one and only movie I've seen in 4DX. Okay. So, yeah, while I'm not reviewing the movie Top Gun Maverick, I am going to be using that movie a lot in this, man, because that's the only movie that I've seen in 4DX. So, so I went to go see it. And just right off the bat, man, the seats are crazy, right? Just when you sit down on the seat, you just feels different. It's not like the regular recliner that everybody's used to anymore. I mean, if you're used to the like old school seats, but these newer ones are just kind of recliners and all. The seat's different. You don't recline on it, at least not to the one that I went to. Well, first, let me back up just a little bit. So anyway, when I first found out 40X, I immediately wanted to go watch it the following weekend. The problem is that Jurassic World came out the following weekend, and they pulled Top Gun Maverick out of that one theater because in the whole movie theater, usually they're just going to have one that's like that. And they inserted Jurassic World, which I haven't seen it. And honestly, I heard the movie sucks. I like Jurassic Park. I'm a fan of it, but I didn't hear good things about that movie, the last one. Anyway, I was like, damn, I missed my opportunity. So I was just kind of scratching my head and was just saying like, man, it's not going to be in movie theaters too much longer. So I'll probably just go watch in IMAX or whatever. And if not, I'll just go watch it just in regular theater. That's cool, man. I just want to watch it again in movie theaters. It opened up in 4DX. They pulled the Jurassic Park out. They put the Top Gun Maverick again. I'm there. I went solo bolo, homie. I went by myself to go do it. All right. Tickets are a little bit more pricier. Obviously, you got to expect that because you're getting more than just, the movie on the screen. So, okay. So now that I ran that down on how all this came to be. Okay, so check it out. The seats do feel different, right? There's no recliner, at least not to the one that I went to. I don't know. Maybe there is some 4DX out there where the seats do recline. I don't know. The one that I went to didn't have the recliner. Okay, and it does have pedals on the bottom where you set your feet at. Or if not, your feet will just be dangling because you're kind of sitting pretty high up. I was expecting something a little different, right? I was expecting the seats to, move a little bit, maybe a little vibration, here and there. Okay. Now, it blew my mind, Holmes. Okay. It did. The movement on these seats is something out of a ride, something out of a ride in a theme park. But it's not just that. It's not just the seat itself. It's not just the movement. It's just not the vibration. There's so much more that comes to it, that comes with it, I should say. The air. There's like behind every seat, there's like this two little small openings. Okay, one of them blows air and the other one blows out water. All right, so whenever there's water, boom, it shoots some mist at you. Now you do have the option on your seat to turn the water off if you'd like. All right, I had it on. I want to get the full experience. Bam, dog, it'll go ahead. It'll spray some mist at you. All right, the air. So whenever there's something going on and the air, boom, it blows the air at you behind you as well. Okay, where you rest your head. There's gaps right there too, and it will hit you. It'll hit your ear, the back of your ears. It'll hit you with some air. All right. So while the seat's moving and everything, you're feeling the air. You're hearing it. The whole. I mean, it is crazy, dog. Where you set your feet at. They got this. You feel this little contact right on the back of your ankles. I don't know. They got this. I didn't look to see what it was, so I got no idea. It kind of felt like a little flapper that sticks out and just kind of moves back and forth, and it just pretty much just tickles the back of your ankles. Certain parts in this movie, man, it just gets you. I don't know how it is with other movies, but with this one, it just really takes you for a ride, Holmes. The best thing I could kind of remember watching 4DX with this movie specifically, okay? I don't know about other movies because like I said, I already explained, this is the one and only one I've seen like this. The best way I could kind of explain it is the old school arcade game. There was an old school arcade game back when it was cool to go to the arcades. It seems like arcades are kind of dying out today, right? Because the advancements of video games at home. But back in the days, man, everybody loved going to the arcades. There was this simulator arcade game, which to me at that time in those days, I don't think I've seen another simulator arcade game. Maybe there was one before this one. Maybe there wasn't. I'm just saying this is the only one that I saw and the only one that I played. It was called Afterburner. Okay, it was a jet dogfighting game, right? It was air combat. You sit in it and it moves up and down, and it was crazy. It was crazy. Man, I loved that video game. I loved that video game, right? Because that was the one and only one at that time, for me at least, that I was able to see. Maybe there was many more. I never saw them though. And I love that game, man. It takes you in the action and you're moving and it's going, man. And not just that, but it was a pretty badass video game as well. Afterburn. I don't know if it was Afterburn or Afterburner. Either way, man, I love that video game. Man, I like for that simulator video game to come back, man. That was pretty cool. But anyway, and by the way, it resembled Top Gun. That video game resembled Top Gun because that's exactly what it was. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and say this, man. I love that they're putting this stuff in the movie theaters. I think They need to step up the game. Going home, I'm sorry, going to the movie theater, just sitting down and just watching a movie. The way everything has become so advanced, that you can do at home with the surround sound, with all that, man. It's just, yeah, movie theaters need to compete. So when you have things like this and IMAX and 2DX, which, I mean, 2DX is whatever's, right? But when you have all this other stuff, especially something like this, it definitely adds to the entertainment value that you're not going to get anywhere else, man. I think, okay, I loved it. It was a feedback ass ride. Okay, it really was. It's gonna be unfortunate though, okay, because I can already see this, Holmes. Okay, it's gonna be unfortunate when somebody gets hurt. Okay, I can already see it. I see where society is at. I can already see it. These suckers do move. These seats do move. Okay, it's not just a little here and there. Oh no, man, they take you along for a ride. Now, the one that I went to didn't have any seatbelts. Okay, I don't care. I don't mind it. But I think at some point, somebody's gonna complain, somebody's gonna fall out of their seat, somebody that's not keeping through, cha homie, and they're gonna fall off their seat and complain and they're gonna want money and go to the court dressed up like a mummy and stuff like that. It's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate, man, but those are the times that. So I can definitely see them implementing a seatbelt. All right. And that's cool. That's fine. I don't really have a problem with it. It's just, it's gonna be stupid, man, that somebody's gonna do something like that. I can already see it. Okay, there was already people, not a lot, but there was an elderly couple kind of next to me, and the lady was kind of complaining, like, "Wow, these move a lot, man. I need a seatbelt. This is a little dangerous." Just I see it coming. I see it coming. All right. So anyway, I hope they keep 4DX, man. It's a badass ride. It's feeding my homie. I enjoyed it. It takes you just with certain scenes. Again, I can only talk about Top Gun Maverick. With certain scenes, it's like, wow, you're there, man. You're pretty much there. I would say this, and for those that have not seen the movie, man, I'm not really going to put out a spoiler alert, but there's a time in the movie getting towards the end where it's snowing, where it is actually snowing. In the movie theater, snow actually falls. Now, it's not real snow, okay? It's not real snow. It just looks like snow. But, you're sitting there and it's like, it's falling down, man. Okay. There's lights, on the side. So when they're hitting their flares and everything, boom, those lights are popping off, dog. Kind of like you just see my hands right here. Right? It's just popping off. So it's not just about the seat moving. Okay, it's so much more. When they were on the boat, the mist, the water that just comes and hits your face. If you're wearing glasses, you might take them off and go like this every now and then. But the experience is badass, man. The wind that you feel, the air, it's badass, dog. I loved it. I loved every single bit of it. Now let's get to this. This comes to me as a person that already watched Top Gun Maverick, okay, that just sat down peacefully and watched it, all right? Had this been the only way I watched Top Gun Maverick, would I be as excited? I don't know. Maybe not. Because if you're looking to sit down in peace and really enjoy the movie and catch every word and just really be into the story, the whole storyline, this probably isn't the way to go. Okay, if this is going to be the only way you watch the movie. Um, yes, you're able to watch the movie. Absolutely. But then again, man, just like that, the seat just boom moves or something, man. It just catches you off guard, which is Friedman. It's badass, homie. I ain't complaining. But I will say this: if you want to grab your popcorn, if you want to have a soda, if you want to have, a hot dog or whatever it may be, going to 4DX, depending on how much action there is, where they're going to be implementing the movement and all of that, that's probably not the best movie to go watch if you want to enjoy some popcorn, some nachos, your soda. It's probably not going to be the best experience, man. Okay, your soda, but you better have that lid on nice and tight on that soda, Holmes. All right. It's not going to be the best experience. All right. Now that they sell Pisto at the movie theater, man, it's probably not the best way to, drink a Pisto, sit back, relax, and enjoy the movie. It's not going to happen, man. All right. So if you just want to relax, put your feet up and watch the movie and enjoy every single thing about it, man, word for word, and really invest into the storyline, 4DX is probably not the way to go. I already had seen the movie, but then I go to 4DX and experience it like this. Had I not seen the movie and this was the only way I was going to experience it, yeah, I would feel like I need to sit down and watch the movie in peace. That being said, shoot, I'm glad I went to go watch it in 4DX as well. Because damn it, dog, those action scenes, man, it just let's just say it moves you. If you get what I'm saying. It was just badass, man. It was badass, homie. Feed him at time, feed him ass ride, feed him at way to watch the movie. However, probably not the best way to watch the movie if that's the only way you're gonna watch it. It's the best way to experience the movie. Okay, there's a difference. It's a different experience to the movie. But yeah, you really got to know what you want. But I loved it, man. I loved it. I definitely will tell everybody, hey, go watch a movie in 4DX. I recommend it. Go watch a movie in 4DX. Again, I want to make this clear. If you're going to go and watch the movie and have an ice cream and soda and popcorn and everything, yeah, then don't. Because it's probably not going to be that great of an experience for you. It's going to get your mind off like, damn, I want anything to spill. I want anything to drop. All right, let's blowing mist on my popcorn and the air is blowing my popcorn away. It's probably not going to be the best experience. So, but if you just want to strap in, homie, and enjoy the ride and enjoy the experience, definitely recommend 4DX, man. So this isn't the last movie. Depending on what movies come out, I can't really think of a movie that's going to be coming out that I'm saying like, man, I want to go watch this in the movie theater, let alone 4DX. But to me, it was definitely worth it. I loved it. I love the movie Top Gun Maverick. I really do. So with that is my experience. 4DX, badass, love the ride, awesome way to experience the movie. That being said, you really got to know what you're getting into. If you do you want to experience it like that, or do you just want to sit in peace and enjoy the flick, man? As always, familia, live your life like you're on the road. Be aware of surroundings and always keep a safe distance. Blood makes you live, but loyalty makes you stand. Till next time, this is Thecholotrucker. Over and out.